Hi y'all, welcome to Beadinkrazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Frances, and I got some more blessings from Miss Dallin and Miss Jeannie. So let me show you what I got. I gotta put them in the blessing jar. I got this owl clock mold. It's so cute. And when I seen it, first thing I thought about was Jeannie's mom, because she loved owls. So, I might have, she told me not to make her any more clocks, but she buys me this one. And it reminds her of her mama. So, there we go. There's that one. Then I got, I don't know how that box got all wet. And then I got, they got me the 64 count alcohol inks, and it's got vibrant, metallic, and pastels. Yay! That was on my wish list. Okay. And then they got me these two, but I hadn't brought them down. More ring blanks to do. So. And there were in the gel pens, which I don't know where I put them at the moment. So when we get them put in the blessing jar. Miss Jeannie is doing much better. I talked to her the other night. She sounds good. The neurologist said that she did not have a stroke. Something about her medications. Now, a lot of those, all those medications tell you about the side effects. Well, they had her on one that, Rexulti or whatever. Yeah, it has some of the side effects, are exactly what was going on with Miss Jeannie. So, they took her off of that. They've changed some of her meds. And, but she's not happy because she's going to have to go to rehab. And I think they're going to try and find a rehab pretty close to where they live, because, Helen's going to want to go see her every day. Well, they want to send her off too far away for him to go see her, and he said no, it's not happening. So, blessing jar. There we go. Got those done. I also got myself some more glow-in-the-dark pigment powder, because I want to make some glow-in-the-dark pen blanks. Okay. So these are going to be Christmas gifts for my granddaughter. And I'm going to pour them in polyurethane, at least the bottom coat of it. The bottom, anyway. And then I've got to cover the pictures in clear resin. But right now I need to move this, because I think my leveling board is way off. And I don't know why or how it got that way, but I need to be able to look at the little thing under there and see if it's way unlevel, because it looks like it's leaning that way. And I don't want it to. So you know what? Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the sound of that is bad. I didn't check my sound because I just brought it down from upstairs and my laptop and forgot to check the sound on it. So the sound should be fine now, other than my microphone's a little far away, but I moved it because I needed some room here. I'm going to pour these all in polyurethane, or at least what I got right now. Turn that away a little bit. Got the tray. I've dusted it in holographic glitter in the light aqua. I've got the angel wings I did those in holographic silver. And then I need one more coaster, and I did it in the holographic pink. Or, no, holographic purple. So, I need to pour them, and then I need to put the pictures on them, which I've already gotten the pictures laminated with laminating sheets so that they won't get messed up. So I'm going to put my gloves on, and we're going to get started here. Because I got so many Christmas gifts to get done that I'm going to be working all week on Christmas stuff and all weekend. Because I got a lot to do. Tomorrow I got to go get my blood drawn in the afternoon, but I will probably... I don't know that I can finish this unless I use Promise. Well, I can maybe get it done in a couple hours once this portion's done. And I don't know how much to mix up. But I'm not going to go crazy like I normally do because I don't want to waste any more of my polyurethane. I'd say that's B. Why is it not? Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let's start out with, I'll start out with 12. Because that may only pour one thing. Actually, I could start out, nah, don't want to start with 16. I will probably use these up. But then I got another, I got new ones over there, so I think I'll be okay. I don't know if there'll be enough of the A. God bless it. Not in that jug. Doggone it. I'm a little short on the A. Alright. I'm at 55 on that, so let's pour some, well, no, that was B. Wake up, K. And pour some of the A back. Because I'm a little short there. If I can get it back in the jug, I hope. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm not going to get it back in there and I'm going to make a big old mess. Alright, let's see where I'm at here. Yeah, I still need to pour a little more back. Trying to get where the other one is. And it's right under 5.5. Yeah, that's good. It's close. It's really close. So, can't believe I ran out of the other part, but hey, it happens. Now I know. I was going to say, I know I had a spatula out here, and I need some paper towels up here. Just back up here. Okay. We're going to pour what we can pour with it, and then I'll have to mix some more up. Because I don't know if there's enough in there to may pour part of the coaster and the angel wings. I can't remember how much the angel wings take, and I should have written it on the back of the mold, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. You never know about me. I could have, but I don't think I did. Sent a package out today to New Roots Dynamic. Well, sent him an extra gnome that he's not aware of. He purchased one. But he paid the shipping too, and so I just had an extra one that I had made up, so I sent it. It's kind of like a freebie. We'll try the wings first, and then if I get them poured, once they start setting, I'll move them over there. And we'll mix up some for the tray. I've been trying to find a picture of her mom that'll fit in. I may end up pouring her 2 trays, because I really wanted to pour her one with a picture of her mom in it, but I'm getting down to the wire now, and I don't have time, really, because I got a lot of other stuff to do. I got some wood burning to do for my grandkids, and I think it looks like it's unlevel as heck. It sure does, because if I pour much more, it's going to overflow. God bless you. Scoot down here. I don't know why you look so unlevel. Well, I'm trying not to overfill it, but... Let's do this coaster. See if I got enough to do the coaster. Oops. Put the rest in here. Down here. And I probably won't be able to move it till it starts setting up. But I will move it, because I need to mix up some more for that for the tray. I don't know that I'll make her 2 trays, because I got another granddaughter, and I have no clue what I'm doing for my son. So actually, they don't watch. I'm pretty sure they don't watch my lives anyway, so they don't watch any of my videos that I know of. If they do, they don't comment on them, so I mean, I don't know why I would even worry about sending them anything, really, to tell you the truth, because I don't even get a Christmas card from them. So, I mean, I'm not. And I need to figure out something for. I'm not going to have. I mean, all my grandkids are going to get handmade stuff. I need to make. I need to make the granddaughters those earring trees again. The girl earring trees, pour them in polyurethane, because I poured them before in regular resin, and they just, when I went up there, after they had cooled off, I went up there and looked at them, and they'd all bowed over. I was like, what? So I need to pour them for them again, for Maddie and Bella and Peyton. I need to pour them again. I don't think I ever poured one for Brooke, but I got plenty of stuff for Brooke and her husband. The kids, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Although I've been watching some TikTok videos about certain days when you go into the Dollar General or when you go into Walmart, there's certain items that are only like 2 cents. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch that a little more and find out a little more about that, because yeah, I could definitely buy them some I could definitely buy them some toys or little Lego sets, you know, for the older kids. If they're only 2 cents, hey, I can afford that. But I need to check that video out some more. Figure out what day it's on and, you know, what's the best time to go. As soon as that sets up a little bit more, I'm going to move it. He's barking, but I already got my package from Amazon, so I don't have anything else coming. We're going to move these over here. And get this tray over here a little closer and hopefully not unlevel. I don't remember. Let me look, but I'm pretty sure I didn't write on the back of it. No, I did not. Doggone it. I poured it several times, but I don't remember. I don't remember how much it takes. Alright, so I'm going to have to open up my new jugs here. Probably should have shook it up first, but I did not. So I'm not going to shake it now. Their kids could be, I doubt they're outside playing in the rain. I'm going to go for, I'm going to try for 14 ounces total and see what happens, because I don't remember. And I got some other molds on the floor, so if I need to, I don't like pouring them all on white, but whatever happens, happens. I'm trying to get some of this Christmas stuff done, especially theirs, because I have to ship it to them. So I kind of want to have all their stuff ready and get it shipped to them. And, you know, I don't usually get thank yous from them either, so it is what it is. I mean, that's why they're getting what they get. Okay. All right. We're going to mix up. Get some more paper towels over here so I can wipe stuff off. This can go over there or up here or somewhere out of my way. Sit on top of that mold up there. Okay. And I'm trying to get these poured. This is going to take a while because the rest of it's going to be in regular resin. Because I'm putting a picture in, so I don't want to block the picture off, so it is what it is. I better grab another mold too. Doggone it. I really didn't want to make any more trees. I got plenty of those already and plenty of the little castles. I should have grabbed another mold. to make, but I didn't. So let me move this real quick, because I might have to pour the rest of this in the castle if I've got too much. I didn't really want to fill it all the way to the top, because I'd like to be able to put a clear coat on the top of it. So, okay, it's getting warm. Okay. Please don't be out of whack. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to go too crazy with it, because I do need to have some space to pour another layer. Yep. I think we're making a castle here. Probably won't be enough to finish. Whoops, whoops. Pretty close. Pretty close. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, yeah. Yep. Here we go. All right. Yeah, see, I'm not sure this thing is really level. That's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to go crazy with it, but kind of doesn't. It doesn't look too level. Oh well, it is what it is now. I still gotta put resin in it anyway, so. And I kind of want to flip it over, really, because I kind of want the glitter, the glitter to be behind the picture. So, I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that. I don't know if I could take it out of the mold and flip it around and put it back in. We shall see. We shall see. I don't know if that's going to work. But we're going to see whether it works or not. Try these out. Or get them wiped out here. There's the 2 cups. Let me dry off my spatula. I need to get something, get a wipe and clean my hand off. Because once you stick it down in that cup, you get your gloves all nasty. Alright. Let me get a wipe here. Get my hand wiped off. Like I said, I took my laptop upstairs to edit that last video and put it up, and forgot and didn't check the volume before I started this one. So, yeah, it's probably not going to be very good, but just in case you didn't hear it, Miss Jeannie's doing okay. She's not happy because they're going to put her in rehab, but the neurologist said there was she didn't have a stroke, and there was nothing, her brain looked fine. So, they've changed all her medication, because some of those medications had some of the side effects that Jeannie was feeling were caused by the medications that they put her on. So, we're going to see what happens. I'm hoping that she'll be fine. She's not happy about rehab, but you got to do what you got to do to be able to go back home. So, but that's what Mr. Allen told me today, because he talked to the neurologist. So, we're going to see. That one looks, I swear to God, it looks horrible. But I think now it's too late to be putting another stick under there. Yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it bent up. Yeah, I don't want it bent up. Let's just take it out. Let's do this. Let's try and turn it. I don't know that that's going to make a difference, really. Yeah, that one really looks thin on that end. Dang it. I'm not sure making it a little bit more up and pouring it in, dumping it in just that end will help. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put the picture in. I'm going to have to mix up some regular epoxy when I do that. So, I mean, I would use the Promise, but I almost can't stand to use that stuff. So I'm just going to put epoxy in it and let it set. I mean, I put it on the heat mat, but I don't know how well that's going to work with the polyurethane. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll be back when we get ready to go to the next step. Okay. I already took the coaster out because I needed to dry fit the picture. It's in the holographic purple. So, pictures fit in there. Now, angel wings. Yeah, I'm going to have to mix up some regular epoxy here. Let's do the angel wings. Get them taken out. I love this mold. It works so perfect for memorial stuff. And I'm trying to do a memorial thing for her because her mom passed. So, my ex-daughter-in-law passed. So I'm trying to do a memorial for her and her picture of her and her mom together. So there's the wings. Oh yeah, nice and silvery and shiny. And I've got the picture to go in that one. I'm just gonna wipe them out with a alcohol wipe real quick because I don't want any loose glitter falling into the picture. Now this one's gonna be a little more tricky because my flood mat over there that I have will not work. It's not big enough. So I'm either going to have to tape the back of this up and see. I've just used it so much that there's some spots of that glitter just didn't stick in. But what I was going to try and do is take an alcohol wipe, wipe the inside of the tray, any excess glitter out of there. And see if I can't, I don't know. I don't know if I can get it back in there or not. We'll see. So I could flood coat it. It would be great if I could, but I don't know if that'll work. We're gonna find out here in a minute. Since I get all this glitter off. I want to make sure that I'm not leaving any excess glitter that's going to float into my picture there. So I'm trying to make sure I get it all cleaned out of there, which is hard to do. It's hard to see. Yeah, see, there's some there I didn't get. Yep. And my air purifier just kicked on because I'm using an alcohol wipe. That's okay. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay. I hope I got most of it. I'm trying because I don't want it in my picture. Alright, we'll see. I don't even know if this will work. I'm going to try it. Never done it before. Really, I wanted it to fit back in this way. And it won't. Well, doggone it. And it's not. I did pour it thin, but I don't think I poured it that thin. Yeah, it's pretty bendy. It's bendy right now. Alright, so I guess what I'm going to do is get my handy dandy tape out. And I'm going to tape it up so when I coat it, it doesn't run over the back of the, I'm hoping anyway, let's just put it that way, I'm hoping it won't do that. Yeah, that needs to be trimmed. Yeah, I got some parts there that needs to be trimmed off. Alright, I'll be back when I got this all taped up. Okay, we're back. I'm just letting my resin set for about 5 minutes, trying to let some of the bubbles rise up. I got my heat gun ready, because I'm definitely going to have to use it. Got my timer set for the resin. I taped around this and kind of made a little dome around the sides of it with the tape. I'm hoping that will stop. Except for I know I got some little pieces of polyurethane in there that I didn't mean to get in there. I definitely don't want that floating in my piece when I get it done. It's counting down, so it'll be a few minutes. And I forgot to wipe those others out, make sure there wasn't any loose glitter in there. Don't want any loose glitter floating in the picture. Okay, here's that one. This one. Alright, not seeing any loose glitter, so we should be good. Got a few seconds left, and then we'll be ready to pour this. Now, I have like just a, yeah, we're done. Okay. Let me get this little, let's move the tray out of the way first, and we'll do the tray last. Because I can get these other two done pretty quickly. And move them back over there. Alright. So I have this picture, which I'm just gonna put a little bit in there, just enough to lay the picture down. Just wasn't a mess here. I'm just gonna spread it around, so the picture has something to adhere to. And it doesn't go all over the place. I'm sorry if that's loud. It kicked on as soon as I started spraying alcohol or got the epoxy mixed up, so it's gonna run until the air is clean, which it may run the whole time we're down here. You know, it is epoxy. Just have to, I mean, maybe if I turn the fan down one notch, it won't be so loud. Alright. My picture's already been laminated. You see it's all nice and shiny. And hopefully it's cut properly. If not, I'll have to be trimming. It looks like I might have to be trimming. Doggone it. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim. A little off the top there. Which I didn't want to do, but I should cut it a little bit smaller. Might not be enough. That's enough. Heck no. Doggone it. I might try and cut some. Even though it's got epoxy on it already. Should have dry fit this one and I didn't. I didn't dry fit it like I should have. Almost there. Trying not to get too much off because then I'll have that other showing and I don't want it to. I think I did. Just screw that up. I wasn't supposed to have a point there. Oh, well, doggone it. Really? Really? I couldn't cut much more off of that side. I didn't want to cut my granddaughter's face off of there. Oh, come on. Or what it says on the picture. I'm sure it's something her mom did, but I kind of didn't want to cut it off. Alright, we're in there. Not the greatest cut job, but we're in there. Let's push it down. Crazy what it all go over. Too crazy. don't want to spray it, really. Something floating up in the corner, whatever that is. Don't want it. This one over here, set that one over there. Be a little careful here. Gotta watch out. Can't pour too much in there. If I do, I'm in trouble. Just need some to be underneath the picture. This is the last of the coasters I had to make for her. So, and they didn't pick out all the pictures. I picked out some, so I pretty much tried to do the pictures he sent, which wasn't very many from what I could see. And then when I opened it the other day, I opened it all the way on my laptop, and then I noticed that he had more pictures in there than what I originally had seen. When I opened it on my phone, I didn't see all those pictures. I just see something floating again. Where'd it go? Whatever it is, it's coming out. Alright. So hit this one with the heat gun. And set it aside. I see a piece of freaking glitter in there. We'll let them set, and then we'll work on the tray. Check those for bubbles before I get ready to check them before I go upstairs, because I have to go up there and eat. So I will check those. Alright. let's get the tray over here. I'm not sure this is gonna work. I'm hoping it will. But I'm just gonna start, when I start pouring in the center, I'm just gonna try and push it all the way to the edges. And then, I mean, if I have to sand it off, I have to sand it off. But on the back or the sides. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping this tape will stop some of it, but I don't know that. So, alright, finally. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's start in the center. Watch, it'll come back on as soon as I get pouring on this, it'll come back on. Oh, I don't want to set that in your way so you can't see what I'm doing. Just taking this in, I'm just going to push it to the edges for now. I mean, I may end up putting another coat over it after I get the picture in there. But right now I'm just going to the edges. Trying to make sure I get them all for the moment. It didn't make it quite as shiny as I wanted it to be, but I guess if I would have done it in epoxy, it would have been a whole lot better. But yeah, polyurethane just doesn't make it quite that shiny. I got there the picture they sent me, which is the one where he proposed to my granddaughter. That's what I'm going to put on this one. And if I have time, I will make another one to put a picture of her mom on it, of her mom by herself. I mean, it all depends on whether I have time, because I still got a lot of gifts left to do. And I have not figured out anything for my kids. And of course, I know they're going to say, "You don't have to get us nothing, Mom. We don't need anything." Yeah. I don't do that. I mean, because I know you're going to get me something. Even if it's just a card and money. Because that's usually what my youngest one does. He doesn't want to try and shop, so he just gives me a card with money in it, which is fine. I mean, money spends just the same. Okay. Alright, well, I do have some fish eyes I can see, which I was hoping there's another piece of resin. I did get a piece off in there. Try not to do that. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna, I might end up having some fish eyes in there. We'll see. Alright. So I'm gonna lay the picture in there. And it's been laminated too, so let's just see. I will probably have to move it around. Trying to make it kind of even. And I don't want it floating, and I don't want Pretty sure I'm gonna have to pour more over it. But I want to get it set first where I want it. Then I'll coat it with more. Yeah, not that I really want to, but I don't really, but there's no other way I'm going to keep it in there if I don't. It was probably way more than I needed. Yeah, if it runs off on the sides and I have to sand it, I have to sand it. I mean, that's all I can do. As long as I don't have a bunch of fish eyes in it, that's my main thing. I don't want a bunch of fish eyes in it. And for all you people who don't do resin and don't know what fish eyes are, it's where the resin doesn't cover. It leaves like a round circle where it pulled around and didn't cover your piece. That's what you call fish eyes. Which is not what I want. I mean, and I'm going to hit this with the heat gun too, because I definitely don't. I mean, I may have to pour more in there, I don't know. I'm trying not to push it off the edge too much, but I see some down here where it just doesn't look like I coated it very well. And I'm seeing some fish eyes over here. Which I'm going to have to probably turn that light a little closer to me so I can see. And make sure I don't have a bunch. Because I'm trying not to. Alright, there's a piece that's trying to float up. Nope. Nope. You ain't doing that. You're not floating. If I have to sit down here and babysit you, you ain't floating. Alright. Let's try my heat gun here. Well, it's not, that one corner is definitely trying to float, and I got a lot of resin that pulled off the side that I didn't want to do that. Kind of why I made the little tray. I was hoping that it wouldn't do that, but it did. I'm afraid if I pour more, I'm going to have a bunch more pooling. Already got some pulling down here. I may have to babysit it for a while, and then, you know, if it gets, once it starts getting tacky, then I will take the tape off or pull the tape down and set it up on some cups and just let it cure that way. That piece does not want to stick down. I don't know why. That one side wants to float up. I don't see any of the others really floating that much, just that side. Yeah, I don't know. There's a fisheye right there. Can't really see down here. I see some spots over here where I didn't actually touch sides with it. Don't want to spill you while I'm trying to flip some of this resin back over there on it. I think I'm going to have to sand the sides. I seem to have more pulling over on that side than I do this side, which doesn't make any sense because my tray said it was level with the little bubble, so I don't understand why I got it pulling over there, but maybe I'll stick some sticks under that side. Yeah, because I don't want it all pulling on one side. I need to put a little more on this side, and I don't want to go crazy with it. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have to babysit for a while. Yep, I think that's what's going to have to happen. You seem to be sliding here. Stop sliding. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of, yeah, I think I'm probably going to have to find some cups to set it on, I think, because and then tear the tape off the edges, the back edges, so it can run off. Because otherwise it's going to all pull on the side there, and then I'm going to have to do a whole lot of sanding, which I do not want to do. Yeah, I'm gonna have some left, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet either. I don't have another tray. I know what I don't know if that's big enough either, but I'm gonna try it. My mats that Jeannie and Alan bought me. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be big enough, but it's got a little ledge which will stop it so it won't run off my table. Let me put you on pause and I'll be back in a minute. Hi y'all, welcome back. It's not quite as what I wanted it to be, and the picture kept trying to pull up on that one corner. I don't know why, and it kept sliding, but this is what I ended up with. Yeah, I'll put a hanger on the back of it as soon as I peel off some of this epoxy part that ended up on the back of it. I may even put a piece of felt on the back of it and then put the hanger on it. That way I don't have to worry about it. I mean, it's got some sharp edges. I'll probably take care of that. Well, that's that one. That's the tray of my granddaughter and her husband when he proposed to her. Here's her and her mom in the angel wings. They're pretty. I love that silver. And here's the last of the coasters. That was when she found out she was pregnant. So, that's done. That job, I hope, is done. I poured these extras, but yeah, you guys have seen these a million times. I didn't put any color in them. I just poured them in clear and took care of it. I don't have a clear one. I do now, but I didn't have. Now I have a clear one. It's my tree. And this one is probably, I don't know. I'm a little worried about that one. Because, you know, it's got the skull in it. It's got the little snail in it. But so far, I've had a problem trying to get his little... Well, actually, he did come out good. His little antennae are in... He's got a little air bubble on that one. But for the most part, it's pretty cool. Wish I'd poured it in color now, but oh well. Let's get the shout outs done so I can finish this video. I got another one that I want to start on. I'm going to do some girl earring trees, I think, next, because I had made those before and they didn't turn out right. So I'm going to pour them in polyurethane, so I hope they'll be hard enough that they won't bend and fold like they did the last time I did them. But let me get my shout out list here. Alright. Wanda's Blessed Creations, Stacy _ the Crafty Cat, Resy Liz, India Brady Art, Art by me, Andrew Walker, Coral Marines Resin Art, Butch's Resin Creations, June's House of Crafts, Jaybird Resin Art, Julia's Crafty Chaos, at Artsy Doodles 1, Amy's Resin Corner, Epoxy Me That, Crafting with Carla, Billy Holman Creations, Patricia's Crafty Corner, Custom Created Handmade Crafts, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Gert Creates, Dragons in Dresses Craftsorium, Blessed Epoxy by Amy, at Resin Artists, Martha's Craft Room, Marvelous Artsy, Creepy Crafts, Resin Me Up. Let's see, some of these I'm pretty sure they don't even do shout outs, so I'm gonna start marking people who I know are not shouting my channel out that I don't need to do them. Mark that one off. Okay. Lori, aka Midwest Meemaw, Ruby's Resin Studio, at Mamas-Madhouse-Creations, Bear and the Boss Lady, DeLand's Handmade Woodworking, Amy Jo, Dots Woodland, Professor Rusty's Workshop, Rhinestone Suzanne, Creation Dust 777, and if you have not checked him or Bear and the Boss Lady out, their chain carving, wood carvings, you need to check them out because they do some awesome stuff. Stressful Mom Paints, Grumpy's Laid Back Carving, Dad Carbs, Perry the Carving Wizard, Runic's Workshop, and Runic just turned one of those pen blanks that I sent him, epoxy ones I sent him, and it turned out gorgeous. So you need to check that one out. Woodchucker's Chainsaw Carving, Ray and Sandy's Woodworking, Happy Curmudgeon Carving. Check out Matthew. He does some cool stuff too. He did a pretty cool alien chainsaw carved it. Mike is making stuff, and you never know what Mike's making. You just got to go watch him and see, because you never know what he's doing. LJ Woodworks. Check out LJ, or Todd. Todd's got some pretty cool wood turnings. I've seen a couple of them, and they're really beautiful. Old Path Woodcraft. Check out Old Path. He made me my leveling board. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's cool. The Shoop's Wood Shop. Check out the Shoop's. They do basically mostly bowl turnings. She's going to start doing some pen turnings. They just got to get the machine set up right. New Beginnings Woodwork. Check out Chase. Chase is always making something cool. Turns pens, builds furniture. He does some cool stuff. Oli makes. Johnny's Lathe Craft. Johnny's always turning pens too. Need to check them out. Resonating Art by Amy M. And Miss Amy's got some amazing blooms. I just can't. I don't even want to try it again because I don't think I can do it because I've tried it several times. I'm not very patient. I can't wait for my epoxy to heat up. The Electric Whittler. Check out Electric Whittler. He does some cool whittling. Johnny's Corner. Matt Carbs. Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull now. Knuckle Bustin' does slingshots. So you need to check him out too. Pours Resin with Love. Tim List Creations. Robert C. Peters. I don't know what his channel name is. RUMERPT. And he does some pretty pretty good carvings. My honey's handmade. He turns bowls. Eco Woodcrafts. Now he does more like Celtic knot jewelry, earrings, jewelry pieces. New Roots Dynamic. He does a little bit of everything. New Roots does. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure there's some more people that I need to add to my list. But right now, I'm not sure who they are because I'll have to look through my phone. I'm going to go back through my list, and some people are, you know, if you're not doing shout-outs on your channel and shouting my channel out, then you might have to go. Sorry. But I'm gonna get these sanded, get the wall hanger on this. I'll get some pictures, and that'll close out this video. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing. You could share. I'm so glad for that. I do have a membership now, but I gotta look at it again, because when I looked at it, YouTube had changed all the membership fees that I had set. They went back and changed them to a higher dollar amount, and that's not what I set, and that's not what I want. So that's the way it goes on that one. I'll have to go back and fix it and make sure it comes out right. But that's it for this video. See you on the next.